Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're playing Neighborly Love. So, this is about a woman who got buried alive and has to rely on a stranger in the wall for both comfort and help. Which, if you ask me, is kinda really messed up. Anyways, let's get right into it. I didn't know where I was. My head sat loose. A tin dish with a newly lit match. Suspicious hole, perhaps I should peer through. Who are you? Asked the eye. Where are we? I replied. Buried, replied the eye. Dead or alive? You'd have to ask the next guy. If we're alive, how are we breathing? Big tube. There's a line running down my casket. Can you yell for help? Already did. Help! See? Can you come a little closer? Ow! Why would the dead have pain receptors? Why'd you only test your hypothesis on me? I smiled. Hypothesis, and can I poke my own eye if you'd like? That'd be just fine. And supposedly we ain't dead. That good news? A smile wiped from my face. Oh, so I ain't have to keep pushing matchsticks through that hole here. Thanks. Least I could do, given the situation and all. Oh, I feel it. Bedtime's coming. Good night, neighbor. What? Day two. Oh, a passport. A match placed precariously on a pile of dirt. Maybe she knows who this passport belongs to. Psst. Hey, psst. Psst. Wake up. Really ought to knock. I ripped a photo out of the passport and pressed it to her. Do you know who this girl is? She laughed. You? Serious, neighbor? That's you, ain't it? What name has it got there? I think I'd remember what I looked like. Well then, what'd you look like? My forehead tensed as my eyes strained half open. I think I remembered just yesterday. Why don't I know what I look like? You married? Why? That there ring's a giveaway. Oh, I suppose I didn't notice. Got myself a niece. Oh, nice diamond too. Suppose we both get people waiting for us. Maybe that's something you can use to help see yourself. Don't suppose you got a mirror in there? Not with that attitude. I'd assume you'd have to polish this some. It wasn't me. It couldn't be. Who was I? Who were we? Why don't I like who I see? Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, half of these questions are not ones you want to be asking while underground. Neighbor, have you seen it? Seen what? The grass, the vines, the green. It wriggles and writhes, crawling just up my sides, cementing its thorns deep inside. Its hands thoroughly filling the gaps and peeling away the pain. You feel it too, I know. And for that, I apologize, Miss Bo. It was a beautiful life. I always knew I'd go first. It's been a delight. Wait. Ugh. I didn't know how she knew my family name. Or she simply caught a glance of the passport. Either way, that was the last time I ever saw her. The passport she mentioned earlier. A last page had been ripped out. Okay, convoy, Travel's guide. It's never too late to make memories. A comprehensive guide to help bring you to your final destination. What to expect? Blah 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 blah. World class service, world class food, world class accommodation, world class medical services, world class train. How long is each day? How long can you go? That's different. Smallest town, the biggest city. All of exclusive experience would take you across the globe. And when it comes down to it, you will be transported to our specialty facilities and land plots in the field of Germany. Oh my god, are we already dead? You may be aware there are specific requirements one must meet to qualify for boarding. Valid note of diagnosis from a registered doctor, if under 18, a parent or guardian's signature, and handwritten can let it. Your own luggage. If you do not have access to toiletries and essentials, we can provide them at a fee. My skin didn't come undone. It didn't melt. My mold has simply reshaped to its new bones. I've been dealt. Oh, that's fucked. The fighting game. This is actually a cool game so far. It's made for the 2025 Scream Roulette. 7 days. The grass, the vines, the green. It wriggles and writhes, crawling just up my sides, cementing its thorns deep inside. It's taking me. Pastries for you. Coffee for me. I'll only do this if you want. You know that? Just because I'm dying doesn't mean you have to. I'll be right there. Till death do us part. It's titled Death Do Us Part. Apologies, Miss Bell. I told you not to call me that. And it's Mrs. Thank you. Thanks to someone. Wonder who that could be. They said it was pointless. Or painless. Right? Its hands thoroughly filling the gaps and peeling away the pain. I can feel it too, and for that I apologize. I never meant for you to rot by my side. I never wanted you to leave my life. I'm not ready. We found solace in the green, the pleasant cherries in the breeze. So if you ever see faces out of branches and bushes, and shapes out of mountains and trees, the subtle flames carved into the nothing between the leaves, know that we're telling the story time and time again, that even breath beneath the soil, there's at least 2 lives that are being led. So, if I'm understanding correctly, this is, or at least seemingly, is about at least one person who has a terminal illness? Or at least that's kind of how it's coming across. And I guess this service is offered to those who are terminally ill. Oh, I actually was hoping it would stay on that screen a bit longer. But, okay. I'll just restart the game. And then they basically bury you alive for, like, the green to take you? I guess that's my understanding. And it seems like, and I might be wrong, but the person who's participating got married to someone who decided to go with them. At least that's kind of what it's sounding like. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this game, if, because it's, what I just explained is my perspective on it, and I'm not gonna lie, it kinda hits. Basically, two people who love each other, I guess, basically don't want to be apart from each other, and decide it's better to go out together than to live apart. It's dark, but also kind of sweet too, you know? Man, I don't know how to feel about that. That's... yeah. Anyways, moving on, so like, I can spare my feelings for a bit. This was actually a really, or at least I feel like, this was actually a really well put together game. I feel like it, even though it's very short and it didn't have much to it, it basically hit all the story beats it needed to, very subtly, to allow you to put together the pieces. Which is very interesting, if you ask me. I guess it's only a shame that there isn't like 1 or 2 more days of story. Because even though it's really, really good for what it is right now, an extra day or two's worth of story, I wonder if that would have allowed you to build that connection a little bit more. So when it goes to like twist your feelings, it can do it a little more effectively. Granted, I mean, that's just something I'm wondering. And seeing as this was made within 7 days for a game jam, really, really good, really amazing, and they should be really proud of themselves for how absolutely amazing they did. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end it there. So I hope you, the viewer, enjoyed as much as I did. But with that being said, thank you for tuning into Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.